Today marks just 2 weeks since bars on Oahu were allowed to reopen. And already many complaints have been raised about lax adherence to COVID guidelines. One lawmaker wants the Liquor Commission to get involved. Gina Mangieri is always investigating and has details.
Currently, it's up to HPD to deal with violations of public health orders in Honolulu. But liquor licenses could be on the line, and liquor inspectors could soon regulate COVID rules under a plan one council member devised. Without better compliance, a warning, Honolulu could have to roll back reopenings. We've seen it happen on the mainland. Packed bars and clubs, spikes in COVID cases, and this week, rollbacks of reopenings, with some governors and mayors saying bars proved too risky and patrons too non-compliant with COVID rules.
Unless we continue to maintain the necessary precautions and we don't let our guard down, then we could find ourselves in the situation that many mainland jurisdictions or cities are now experiencing, where there is a huge spiking in these coronavirus cases, and where, because of those kinds of negative things happening, government officials are having to cut back and to require the closure of businesses that were allowed to reopen.
Council member Ron Menor says he's heard an earful already just 2 weeks into Honolulu bars being back in business. So he's asking the Liquor Commission to get involved to help police COVID rule compliance.
Well, I introduced the resolution because of complaints that I've received about establishments that serve alcohol not complying with the mayor's public health directives, including maintaining social distancing between customers, the wearing of face masks by employees, and limiting the occupancy to no more than 50% of the capacity of the facility.
KHON2 has also heard from concerned viewers who have shared scenes from some packed bars and clubs and who have said police so far have not made it out to the spots in response to complaint calls. One viewer shared what the city's COVID response information team answered after a complaint, telling the viewer, "You are correct. Nightclubs are not allowed to be open at this time. Sorry to hear your report to HPD was not followed up on," and pledging to pass the information again to police.
The Honolulu Police Department is responsible for enforcing the mayor's emergency orders. However, I don't think that this is enough, especially since law enforcement, our HPD, have other important enforcement responsibilities that they need to carry out.
Menor says that's where an agency like the Liquor Commission can step in.
There are inspectors who routinely inspect these establishments could assist the city in enforcing and monitoring compliance with the mayor's emergency orders, and to issue warnings, and if necessary, to suspend and or revoke the licenses of persistent violators.
Industry veterans say most bars on Oahu are being very careful, following the rules and keeping staff and patrons safe. They too are calling on all to be compliant so that everyone can stay safely in business.
They've just got to do it. It's got to be done primarily for the health cause. But be safe and have a safe 4th of July, and please follow the rules. This is going to be a big weekend. We don't need to see a big spike here.
Menor says his plan has buy-in from the mayor, city attorneys, and the Liquor Commission, and says it could launch as soon as next month. The mayor's office told me it's incumbent on bars to follow the rules, and in cases that the regulations aren't being followed, trust the Liquor Commission to help enforce when necessary.
This lack of compliance really does concern and trouble me, because I believe that it will contribute to the spread of COVID-19 throughout our communities.
Councilmember Menor says he has asked the administration to allocate a portion of the city's federal CARES Act money to hire additional compliance personnel. We'll follow up if the plan moves forward. Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, always investigating.